I wonder, was God in the room? Were chairs set aside for 16 angels to watch and guide you in execution of this ritual? Did you wash your hands first? Pour 3 times into your right, then rub the soap unto your left. Did you raise your hands in prayer before you raised them at her face when my great-grandmother walked into your bedroom? Did she mistake the candles lit for romantic purposes when you slapped her? Did her chest cave in as if her soul was being ripped from its vessel when you made a sacrifice out of my great-grandmother's body? Did she fall to her knees for your mercy? Did you forgive her? For the bloodstains she left on your floor, did you forgive her? For the shriek she pierced your ear holes with, did you forgive her? For whatever made you do it in the first place, did you know that your hands came with a ripple effect? That your slaps could be felt on the faces of your descendants 4 generations later? Did you know that you breathed life into a demon that would haunt the bedrooms of all the women in your bloodline? Did you know that you marked a blueprint for men to love your granddaughters the right way in the tradition of men in my blood? The man that I loved left a bruise on my face, and I still loved him after. Consumed by the belly of an untaught ritual, swallowed whole by a man, craving to make me half a woman, raised to fill up shoes but to never take up space in the tradition of women in my blood, I fell to my knees at him, kneeled in my own blood pool and sought forgiveness, wiped the mark from my cheek with bare hands and a closed fist, repented for a sin I knew not I was committing. I wonder, was God in the room to witness the heathen I had made of myself to the man who laid my body at an altar and made an offering out of my skin? Did you know you remind me of my great-grandfather, a butcher, able to shed the skin of women only using his bare hands when you made a sacrifice out of my body? Did you know that I still love you after? Did you know that me still loving you after had nothing to do with me still loving you after? I just don't know how to break tradition. Did you know that I am sick of the women in my bloodline never being able to break tradition, passing down battle scars like sweet potato pie recipes, never tasting the salt that forms in your mouth when a man makes a ritual out of your body to the man who walked in the blood trails of my great-grandfather? Did you know that my hands held history? And when I slapped your ass back, did you know that my great-grandmother rose from her coffin and pulled a chair aside just to watch me? I am so sorry that I made a sacrifice out of your body. I just had to break tradition, had to mark a blueprint for men to love my granddaughters the right way, had to assure that no more women in my blood would be cursed by a man like my great-grandfather.